How do others in the industry relate to your work ethic?
I think a lot of them think I'm crazy. I mean, if I don't get it done, I can't sleep. You know, no matter how tired I am, if I don't get it done, my work that day, I can't sleep. So I'm worried about it the next day, and okay, how many hours do I have to get it, you know, just because it's, and so I meditate, and the meditation helps me, but they respect it because I don't stop. Because I'm super, super, super prepared. They don't have to guess. So I said a week before we shoot, they have every shot, every single setup and shot of the movie on a piece of paper. All they got to do is follow the map that I've created. Now, I'm not saying they don't have the freedom within that context to say, hey, Bill, what about this? What about that, right? But you have a map. So they respect that. Family-wise, relationship-wise, never been married. I've been very selfish, and the women in my life have hated that because of my work ethic. I try not to bring my work home, but next day I want to go prepared. I want to be able to. So okay, let's have a few moments of camaraderie and whatever. Okay, great. And I go work on the script, and that's not the most comforting of things in a relationship, because we owe each other the attention that each other needs. And I've always struggled with that. I always have in relationships. And the other thing, it sounds crazy, but being a black man in this business, I felt I always had to be better. Not as good, but better. Because as good is not good enough. So I'm always paranoid. I gotta be super duper duper super prepared. I have to, so I'm speaking for more than myself as an individual. I'm speaking for culture. Because we're judged like that, well, oh, I didn't know he was gonna be that good because he's black. He's a B guy, Never want to be a B. Never want to be an A++. And it takes, I don't sleep much when I work. It's always on my mind. I can't explain it, it's just, and the stuff I shot the day before, I know I could have done it better if I had 3 more hours. I just want it to be better. I want it to be my legacy that it's excellent. It's something that I gave 1,000%. But it's crazy too, because it could always be better. It could be different, but it's kind of like a little neurotic type deal. But it's who I am as a creative person.
Some people know the level of intimacy they're comfortable with, and I'm not talking about physical intimacy, I'm just talking about being amongst people. And some people are better just focusing on a career. I think they just know that about themselves. And unfortunately, it's gotten a bad rap. But if some people know that, a career is the most important thing to me, and if I get someone into my world, I may end up hurting them because I'm not going to be available for them. How can they be okay with that?
That's a good question. It's a good question, you know, because you have one or two choices. I'm going to satisfy your needs and ignore the truth of my own. Or I'm going to satisfy my needs and ignore the truth of the relationship's needs. I tried this once because I liked the person so much. I tried not taking a job and staying in the house and watching the flowers grow and doing all the things she liked. And she was happy. But there's the truth that I realized something after a few months. A feeling of resentment. And that eventually started manifesting itself. So it wasn't, I was fulfilling the desires, but I wasn't happy because I was lacking something. I've always been a worker. I always wanted to work. Work stimulates me. It gives me fulfillment. It's not that I need romantic fulfillment like everybody else. I need love and caring like everybody else. But love and caring without me feeling engaged in something I'm so passionate about, which is my work. If I gave that up, it's not good for a relationship with me. And that's what's so difficult, you know. I think I spoiled my goddaughter because it's like, you know, since 3 we spent so much time together and I helped raise her and spoiled her and everything, you know, because I don't think I was there enough. So I just kept doing things. We worked it out, of course, but it's like she's traveled around the world in many places and everything, and that's all good, but she was saying all the time, could we just sit down and just meditate? Can we just sit down and just talk? And yes, I do that. But everybody's saying, well, you're 74, you're going to be 75 February 26th. Why do you have to still be working? I said, what else am I going to do? Retire, just sit in the porch and the beach, watch the flowers grow and enjoy the air and, oh boy. So that's the rest of my life, huh? Enjoying the flowers. Suppose I could discover how the flowers are made. Suppose I could discover where the sky came from, suppose I could discover where air comes from and the source of reality and film it. I mean, one of my heroes of discovery, he's older than me, is Morgan Freeman with his new network and his whole program about God, you know, who and where is God? What is God? These amazing thinkers. Because he probably those questions himself, and his brilliance of going into those topics and understanding God, what does that mean to cultures around the world? That's fascinating to me. But he still has an open mind. He still wants to learn and know. That's inspiring. I watched last night Terry Bradshaw and the boxer, I forgot his name, but it's probably called Better Late Than Never. And these 4 older men, they're in their 70s and some in their 80s, and with this one young guy, the son of, I think, Terry Bradshaw, goes with them around the world. And they visit places they've always wanted to visit before they die, but they do it together. It's funny, it's inspiring, it's powerful. Because they don't stop. They just, no, before I get a certain amount of time left, I'm going to do everything I ever wanted to do. And there's something about that's wonderful. It's beautiful. Because they don't say, I'm retiring and I'm going to lay up in bed and just watch the birds go by. They're flying with the birds. This is how it feels to fly. Oh, okay. I love it. That's life. A lot of my friends work at jobs they hate for 35 years. They work every day, but they're to be admired. Health insurance, car payments, house note, send the kids to college. All the dreams they had, they gave them up when they were 20, because they had children. They retire and they're maybe dead in 5 to 9 years. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I want. I hope I don't. I'll probably die in a set. Something, just cut. I don't know. I'm just saying. Only God knows that. But I just want to do something I want to do. And these days, how is Steven Spielberg and George Lucas and Clint Eastwood? They don't stop.